Hello students, we are sure that you all are studying at home, doing your homeworks. This video will teach you Chapter 1, Rise of Christianity of Class 7. As we have already gone through previous video of this chapter and we have learned so many points, we will revise and we will discuss some more points of this chapter. So please listen to this video very carefully, and if you have any doubt you can ask me question on dashboard which is introduced by our school for the convenience of the students. Now we'll start with the revision. History is divided into three periods: ancient, medieval and modern. In this class 7 we will study about the medieval period events. Medieval period in Europe started in 5th century and lasted till 15th century. We'll talk about Christianity. Christianity is a religion founded by Jesus of Nazareth in the early 1st century CE. The life events of Jesus led to the formation of a new religion, and that religion is Christianity. So let's understand the rise and development of Christianity. So first incident we will talk about the Roman invasion of Palestine. By mid 1st century BCE, Romans invaded Palestine, the homeland of Jews. The Romans wanted the Jews to worship only their emperor, means the king, but the Jews were not ready to worship the king. So the Jews were persecuted by the Romans, treated very badly. The Jews were treated very badly by the Romans, and after the persecution the Jews were very much tortured, very much in trouble. So they had a belief that one Messiah will come and will release them from the operations of Romans. Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea to Mary. Jesus was raised in Nazareth in Israel. He learned the Jewish scriptures while growing up. At the age of 30, he was baptized by his cousin John the Baptist. Jesus preached unconditional love for God. He also taught, love your neighbors as yourself and forgive others. He said his followers not to judge others and behave very courteously with them. And if we behave very courteously or kindly with others, then others will also be very kind to us. So Jesus' popularity was increasing and his teachings were very effective for the people. The Jesus teaching and popularity brought him in the conflict with the Jewish religious leaders. As you can see on the screen, we have a topic: crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus. We will now discuss about this topic. So as I have said that the popularity of Jesus and revolutionary teaching of Jesus brought him in the conflict with the Jewish religious leaders, who felt jealous and threatened by Jesus' growing popularity. They did not agree with the Jesus' interpretation of Jewish laws, accused him of blasphemy. Blasphemy means a great disrespect shown to God. Means the Jewish religious leaders accused Jesus that he has shown a disrespect to God. Jewish religious leaders poisoned the mind of people against Jesus by spreading rumors about him. They also convinced the Roman governor Pontius Pilate that Jesus was a threat to the political authority of the Romans. Means the Jewish religious leaders were very much scared by the popularity of Jesus. Jesus was put on a trial on false allegation and was sentenced to death by Pilate. He was nailed to the cross and crucified. The crucifixion of Jesus happened somewhere between 30 CE and 33 CE. Following his death on the cross, Jesus' body was kept in a sealed tomb. So what was very interesting, that after a few days, means on the third day after his death, his disciple found the tomb empty. There was not Jesus. He was not there in the tomb. It is believed that Jesus resurrected. Resurrected means he came into life. He rose from the dead. And after resurrection, Jesus appeared before many disciples for 40 days before ascending to heaven. So the disciples were very touched and united in belief of Jesus' resurrection. His followers organized themselves into a new religious community, the Christian community, and they were known as a Christian, and the religion was known as the Christianity. Jesus' teachings were compiled in the Gospel of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. His disciples traveled far and wide to spread message of Jesus and teachings of Jesus. Peter and Paul, they were very popular at that time for spreading the message of Jesus. Simon Peter, also known as Saint Peter, was one of the apostles of Jesus. As we have already discussed about apostles, the 12 followers of Jesus were known as apostles. He actively participated. Who? We are talking about Saint Peter. He actively participated in spreading Jesus' teaching. Later, St. Paul, a disciple of Jesus, continued the tradition and traveled all over the Roman Empire and built many churches. We can see the picture on the screen of St. Paul. For a few centuries after the establishment of Christianity, the Christians continued to be the minority within the Roman Empire. They were not treated well by the Jewish religious leaders. They were brutally oppressed and persecuted for their religious belief. They were not happy at all with the Christians, and they were treating Christians very badly. But the time changed. The status or the time of status of Christianity changed when Constantine became the Roman emperor. He defeated the Maxentius in series of civil wars. Constantine attributed his victory to the blessings of Jesus. Constantine believed that he won because of the blessings of Jesus, and it was a landmark when Emperor Constantine officially converted to Christian faith in 312 CE. He issued the Edict of Milan. Edict of Milan was a letter signed by Roman Emperor and this letter made the Christianity a legal religion in the Roman Empire. And now the persecution of Christians ended within the Roman Empire. Constantine unified both the Western and the Eastern Roman Empire under the undisputed rule. He shifted his capital from Rome to Byzantium and renamed it Constantinople. Constantine built many churches and monasteries where monks are taught. Monks traveled far and wide to spread the message of Christ. Gradually, Christianity spread over the whole of Europe. The Bible became the central and the most sacred text for Christians. Students, you can see on your screen Saint Peter, and we are going to discuss this paragraph that you are seeing on the screen. As we have learned that Bible became the sacred text for Christians, Emperor Theodosius first made Christianity the official religion of Roman Empire. Over the year, Christianity became institutionalized and organized. A class of bishops and priests started functioning within the church. Means they started praying within the church. They started doing the different activities in the church. The church was the prayer hall and the center of congregation of the believers of Christianity. The St. Peter's Church in Rome was announced as the religious headquarters of Christians. Even after the fall of Roman Empire, Christianity continued to spread extensively across Europe. This was partly due to the charitable work done by the missionaries. Missionaries helped the poor, and they also spreaded the Christianity across the Europe. Some of the religious institutions also came to be known as the center of learning. The church was very active in spreading Christian education. So in this paragraph that we have come to know that the Bible was a sacred text. Theodosius first made Christianity the official religion. Christianity spreaded all over Roman Empire, all over Europe and across Europe. The missionaries did the charitable work and they spreaded the message of Jesus. Now we have the exercise. We will discuss the exercise in the next video. Please go through the video again and again so that some of the points will be clear to all of you and it will be easy for you to do the exercise. Thank you for listening. When you will get the exercise in the next video, please write it on your notebook. Thank you, and keep studying and keep preparing yourself for the coming examination. Bye.